getting ready to hop in the S2000 yet again. We're gonna head up north to US 36. We're gonna do some more testing with the blood stang. Got the new wheels and tires on it. We're gonna see what it does with a 28-inch tire on it, and it's got still a 28-inch slick, or well, still slick, but it's a 28-inch slick. But hopefully it doesn't hurt us too much. We might have to get a little bit more aggressive on the two-step, and I am pretty much flying solo to this deal. So yeah, it's as soon as I find my glasses, because I'm gonna need those. But yeah, so go up to US 36. We're gonna try out these new tires, and then my brother's coming back to my house tonight, and I might get him to help me work on the boost knuckle tomorrow, and then maybe we'll throw a boost controller in the blood stang and start working on throwing some more power at it for the next time we go to the track. But anyways, we're gonna hop in the S. We're gonna hit the road. See you up there. All right, so we made it here. They're doing a little bracket race today. It's gonna get pretty loud here in a second, so you probably won't hear much of me talking. I'm gonna get out and grab my bag and stuff out of the trunk, and I think my brother's already on his way up to the staging lanes, so I'll have to get over there and get his tire pressures checked and stuff and get him pulled up in the lanes. But anyways, let's get to it, see what this is about. Alright, so wasn't on the two-step long enough, didn't build as much boost, but you can see it in the 60 foot. Went a 160, still went about 109 out the back, 653. So we'll they just called us up for another qualifier, so we'll run up there and try and see if we can stay on the brake a little longer and get it to leave a little harder. Girl looking good, got the new wheels on it. First pass is kind of a bust because we weren't on the brake long enough, so we'll see what it leaves like. We're gonna set the tires like 15 pounds like we had it on the last run and just see what it does. All right, let's go. Better. 620. 620. Like a 24, I think. Alright, so that pass looked a little better. Went 142, 60. The best it's gone was a 140 and a 390 through the 330, so we're right there. 624, it's gone a 620. So pretty much whatever we make up right there in the 60 foot will get us back to where we were on the other tire. But mile an hour's down a little bit, but we got a little bit taller tire. So I may end up having to turn the two-step up on it a little bit, or not the two-step, but the rev limiter. But we're gonna pull the file as soon as I remember what I'm doing here. Come on. Download the ECU. We'll pull that file. Look at the log. see what it says. All right, so they gave us a third time trial, so we're gonna go up and make another pass. Made a couple changes. See what happens. We added 100 RPM on the two-step, and then, no, yeah, 100 RPM on the two-step, and then 100 RPM on the overall rev limit. What's wrong?
I couldn't reach my glove. She said, quit throwing it so far. I said, when I'm at the end of that fucking track, I'm trying to get this shit off as quick as I can.
You need to stop doing it until you get on the return road. I watched a couple of videos, like, you come through the beams and you're already undressing.
Fuck yeah.
I'm like, you gotta wait till you get on a fucking return road. Somebody come fucking flying past you and wad your ass up. And you're out here, you are undressing. I ain't cheating. About right here. He's already pulling the collar off and his gloves.
I was here last weekend, and Dad got out of the car in his jacket, his slip-ons, and jean shorts. Sweating. Sweating my fucking ass off, dude. 637. All right, third pass. Wasn't very good. I mean, on a 37, 109. We lost it in the 60 foot. That was pretty much going to be a 20 pass, just like the last one. If it would have gone a 42 like it did before. We're going to add a little bit of tire pressure to it in hopes to keep the tire around. We watched the video and the tire's kind of rolling over itself, so I added another pound to it, and we'll see what that does. Everything else is the same, two steps the same, all that, so we'll see what it does. But we went through 3 time trials. First round of eliminations will be up here shortly, and we'll get back to it.
They like to tell the story.
We're gonna go left lane. We have better luck with left lane. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Going, going, going. Come on, come on, come on. 36. All right, so that last pass, car ran, I don't know if you can see that, on a 637, dialed to 619, but it was all on a 60 foot. 60 foot was still shit. We got to get the 60 down. The new tire hits different. You can see here, it actually rolls the tire. That's what the RPM fluctuation is there, the tire rolling over. You can see it in the video. I'll put a clip of the video in here and see if I can slow it down and show you when it shoves that tire in the pavement and then it starts to roll it over. The suspension travels a lot. There's a lot of suspension adjustments that need to be made, but I mean we'll figure it out. We're getting there slowly. I don't know much about suspension adjustments and stuff, but I told him if we had a radial tire on this thing, it wouldn't do that. But we'll make it work. So anyways, we're gonna put another pound of tire pressure in it, see if we can help try and keep the tire around,
because once it starts to separate in the rear, it just flattens that tire out. So I may try and add like 2 pounds on it. It's currently at 16 pounds. I may bump it up to 18 and just see what happens. And then his burnout was pretty short, so hopefully we'll get back to a bigger, longer burnout and get the tires a little hotter, and then hopefully this will go away. We won't see this anymore. But anyways, he went to go get some tire or the air pressure in the tank, and then we'll go up. We bought back in for another round. We'll see what happens. Come on. Dial the 619. See if we can get it to go. And come on, come on, come on. Roll it in, roll it in. Ooh. Hell yeah. All right, so that pass got a little better. Went a 29. 60 came around a little bit. And then we picked up some mile an hour. Can't see nothing on the camera here, it's so dark. I'll walk around this way, maybe. Anyways, we added another pound of tire pressure in it to see if that would help. Last pass, we added 2 pounds of tire pressure. The car flattened out a lot, looked a lot nicer, came out a lot cleaner, didn't bounce around so much, didn't roll over the tire. So we'll add another pound to it, see what happens. Come on, baby girl. Roll in, Michael. Knock the tire off of it. Let's see here. So that passed there. Won a 648 with a 3. But it was all on the 60 foot. We added that extra pound of tire pressure. Didn't like it. Knocked the tire off of it. So that's where the 60 foot went. So I went back to the first tune-up that we know runs a 620. That's a little less aggressive on the two-step, so we're going to try and get it to go at 20, and then we're taking that pound of tire pressure back out of it, and hopefully that'll do the trick. All right, so they just called us back up. They're just like hot lapping. It's the finals. I don't know, we're racing some kind of weird looking little altered car. My battery's about to die too, so that's cool. Anyways, we're gonna go back up for the finals. Hopefully we can win this. I changed the tune-up a little bit. Actually reverted back to the first tune-up that we know goes mid to high 20. Temperature's cooling off a little bit, so hopefully we don't go too fast.
Pro Eliminator, we need you to the staging lanes. Pro Eliminator, please make your way to the staging lanes.
We dialed the 19, the first one, or this last like 2. Luckily, other guys broke out, so we're having issues trying to get it lined out, but hopefully this will at least get us the W. But anyways, we're gonna get up there. Don't double bubble him. This guy's got his door open.
All right, guys. So that was our the last round for us. That was actually quarterfinals. I was completely mixed up and forgot about people getting buys and stuff. First I thought it was the finals, and then I for whatever reason thought it was the semifinals, and it was not. It was neither one of those. It was actually quarterfinals. We bought back after our first round. We went out in the first round, bought back in, and then went 3 more rounds. Was pretty impressed with the car. The car is on like 14 pounds of boost right now. No boost controller, just a wastegate spring only. And after looking at the data logs, that thing comes into full boost like 1.1 second into the run, which is pretty good considering, with no boost control and stuff. And ideally, a lot of these real fast guys on the Turbo LS stuff, they're like 8/10 into the run, they're at full boost, which their full boost isn't 13-14 pounds. They make that on the brake. This car only makes, without pulling any timing or doing anything like that, it'll make like 6.5 on the brake. And then by the time it hits full boost, it's like 1.0, 1.1 in the run. So pretty good. But we are going to add a boost controller to the car, and we are also putting a bigger turbo on the car now. That turbo is coming off, and we're going to put that on the boost knuckle. The 88 millimeter that came off, or that's originally on the boost knuckle, it's too big for it. It's not going to be able to get up on the brake. The converter's too tight, and the turbo being an 88 millimeter, granted it's a T4 back housing, just the combination is just too wrong. The 4.8 doesn't make enough torque to spin that thing and get the RPM out of it that my converter will let it. With this converter, like 2500 is pretty well maxed out. So hopefully this little S475 on my brother's car will work really good on the boost knuckle, and then we're going to put hopefully a new VS S480 on it. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Keep following along. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell, make sure you get all the notifications, and don't forget, go check out the merch store, all that good stuff. Get you some t-shirts, sweatshirts. Weather's going to start, end of the year. It's going to start getting cold again, and get you some sweatshirts. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.